This is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, "This is not a movie." This is not a movie. Now, I got inspired to do this lesson because a friend of mine sent me this video of the war that's going on over there in Ukraine. And this is exactly what he said. He said, "This is not a movie." And, you know, this is a short clip where you can see a little bit of the action that's going on over there. And pretty much, you know, within this video, you're going to see vehicles that look like, if anybody played the video game Halo, they got these vehicles called Warhogs, and you're gonna see vehicles that look just like that. All right, and you know, you just pretty much see a lot of gunfire, explosions, and everything like that. And the reason why I want to get into this lesson is because while everybody was out celebrating the 4th of July and everybody is still out doing whatever they want to do, this is still going on over there in Russia and Ukraine, along with a lot of things that's going on within the world right now. We still have the food shortages. We still have inflation. We still have the zombie thing that may happen, okay? Because everybody is expecting any or everybody who took the magical waters. You already know what I mean by that. Anybody that took those can possibly turn into something horrific, okay? And like I said, in the midst of everything that's pretty much going to shit, okay? We still got these mass shootings that's going on almost every month now. All right, Esau is over here orchestrating. He's over here bringing the great wrath because he knows that he has but a short time. And like I said, in the midst of everybody just chilling and doing what they want to do, we still have this going on over there in Russia and Ukraine. And we all know that World War III is going to be the end all be all, man. This is what is going to destroy this society so we can get out of this society and finally get into our kingdom that's going to be ruled by Yahweh Shai. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play this quick clip so you can see what I'm talking about. And then we're going to grab a few scriptures.
Короче, хуй знає, куди я заїхав. І я тут, що це нас, орки, блядь, їбашать? Десь на Чорнобаївку, десь в ту сторону. Що це за хуйня, блядь? Йобаний! Ух ти що, сука! Чуть нахуй не вбили. Єбать, та що зас? Ух ти ж!
Play this again, man. Play it again.
Чуть нахуй не вбили. Єбать, та що зас? Ух ти ж! Ти що, блядь? Ебать. Пизда. Пизда.
So, as you can see right here, this is what's still going on over there in Russia and Ukraine as we speak. And as we all know, this is going to escalate to even something bigger, because this is the leeway so far to World War III, because there's a lot of things that's linked to this. All right, Russia is already threatening America with the 4 Satan 2 missiles that can destroy this place, they say, within 2 hours. But we already know, according to the scriptures, that America is going to be destroyed within 1. All right. And Joe Biden is over here. He keeps bringing aid for Ukraine. He keeps pushing in and bringing in millions or billions and billions of dollars to bring in aid and help Ukraine. And the more and more that, the U.S. gets involved, and that's when the allies, they have to get involved. Okay. And this whole thing is getting ready to unfold. This is what's going to end this society, because this is going to be the way that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to judge this place ultimately. This is what's going to be the way that the Most High is going to get rid of this wickedness so he can bring in the righteous, man. All right. So like I said, while everybody is still out bullshitting, doing whatever they want to do in the midst of their day or whatever the case may be, this is what's going on still. Like I said, with other things that's going on, just like yesterday, the mass shooting at the parade. All right. Everybody was over here celebrating, popping fireworks and everything like that. And Jake over here being hypocrites. They like, yeah, Juneteenth. But then as soon as yesterday happened, they forgot all about it. Even though both of the holidays is wicked as hell anyway. But at the end of the day, this is what's happening. And people are not paying attention to this. They're not. They're just going on with their everyday lives and they just living, man. But that's their lot. This is what the Most High wanted them to do. The Most High wanted them to stay asleep, because 2/3 of our people have to fulfill that prophecy that's written in Zechariah, the 13th chapter. Okay. 2/3 of our people have to go. Somebody's going to have to fit that bill. We just hope it's not one of us. So this is 2nd Esdras chapter 6. And I believe let's start at 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, meaning that Jacob within the last days was going to bring Esau out of his rulership. And that's going to start with Yahweh Shai. Because once the Lord comes back, everybody is going to realize that he's a so-called black man. And everybody's going to see the anger on his face. And that's why a lot of people are going to be fearful. They're going to become afraid. They're going to be scared when they see the Lord. All right. And then after that, the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he's going to save his elect. Okay. And then after that, the elect is going to bring the rest of the war to this place. And then they're going to take Esau, the so-called white man, out of rulership. So this is symbolizing that, hey, he put his hand on his heel. Now he's getting ready to pull him down, meaning he's getting ready to take him out of rulership. Okay. And then verse 9, it says, For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. So right now we're living within Esau's society. Right now we are literally living within the last days. We are in the last days as far as this society is concerned. Now, when we go out there and teach, we're not saying this is the end of the world as far as, what the rest of the world would say. They would say that the end of the world is getting ready to blow. The world is getting ready to blow up. It's going to be a great flood like they showed in 2012 or whatever the case may be. Global warming, all of that bullshit is out there. The way that this place is going to end is through World War III, but it's not going to be ultimately destroyed. The earth is not going to be ultimately destroyed. All right. America will be, the land of Israel will be, and other parts of the earth is going to get hit with the missiles. All right. And this is going to be the end of Esau's society. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth us. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you got next. You're getting ready to rule the earth alongside Yahweh Shai and King David, if you're part of the elect. Okay. Now let's get so this is why you got to understand what times we living in. All you got to do is just filter everything out through the scriptures and watch, because the scriptures tell us to watch and be circumspect. Once you start doing those things, then these scriptures come to life. All right. Let's get Joel chapter 3. This is Joel 3. And let's start at let's just start at 1. It says, Behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is going to be in the Middle East. This is where World War III is going to go down at. All right. That's the valley of Jehoshaphat. And it says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So the reason that the Most High is going to have World War III orchestrated is because of what these heathen nations did to us and what they're doing in this present time as far as their so-called management within this earth, man, because they're destroying the earth. You know, they had a chance to let us go from this captivity, but they kept us here. All right. And the Most High is getting tired of Esau ruling. Okay. And that's why it says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, because the Most High is getting ready to bring back his heritage. All right. He's getting ready to bring back his ways of life, which is the commandments, statutes, and laws. It says, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. And all you got to do is just read the history about slavery. Okay. The men of Israel, okay, consisting of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, got to say it again, you were given as a harlot, meaning a prostitute, men. When you go through the times of slavery, all you got to do is look it up. They called it buck breaking. All right. The slave owners used to look at these grown men and rape them. Okay. Men was raping other men back in the times of slavery. All right. And then it says it sold a girl for wine. They did that. They sold our women for something to drink, man. Something to drink. And I literally just uploaded a video last night bringing out some cold truth about the 4th. And within that video, they showed Jake getting whipped, not on his back, but on his chest and his stomach. All right. And then after Esau whipped him, to the point where he could barely breathe and barely see what's going on, they set him on fire. And this was during the 4th. This was during the 4th. Okay. And like I said, they sold a girl for wine that they might drink. They didn't give a fuck about our people, man. They look at this bottle of wine and like, oh, this bottle of wine been aging for like 40, 50 years. Oh, man. Hey, I give you this. You already know what they called us. They called us niggers. All right. They'll be like, I give you this nigger girl over here for this bottle of wine. And they'll be like, all right, cool. That's how they looked at us, man. And this is why Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is making sure that Esau destroys Esau. They're getting ready to destroy each other, because what these other heathen nations don't even realize is they're all the same people. Russia, America, French, Irish, all of them, man. Germans, they're all white people. They're all Esau. All of their bloodlines go back to Esau. All right. And they're getting ready to destroy each other. They're getting ready to bring each other down. And this is a beautiful thing, man. Everything is coming back full circle. So this is why when we see things like the video that I just showed you, when we see things like this, we get excited. We like, yeah, go ahead, Esau, do what you got to do. Because ultimately, this is him destroying himself. And we happy about that. That's why the scriptures say, happy is the man that sees the fall of his enemy. We're happy that we're actually seeing Esau whoop his own ass, man. For real. So this is what it is, all right? The Most High is getting ready to do this because of what they've been doing to us, man. All right. Let's get Ezekiel 38, because this is the spirit that the Most High is getting ready to put back on Russia. This is Ezekiel chapter 38. And let's start at 1. And it says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, Russia. All right. And it says, and say, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Iran, because this is still a thing that's going to happen. They're going to go into Iran. All right. These prophecies are getting ready to come to pass. Ethiopia and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. See, shield and helmet, handling swords, bucklers and shields. This is describing men getting ready for war. The Most High is getting ready to put that warrior spirit back in Russia. Okay, Russia is going to realize who they once were, and they're going to have that spirit again. That's why it says the Most High is going to put hooks into their jaws, meaning he was going to pull them back into the ways of old, the way that they used to be. And this is what's going to be the main part for America being destroyed, because Russia is going to be the main counterpart or the main country to help destroy America, man. All right. So the Most High is going to put the spirit upon them to make sure that they shoot these missiles over here to America and destroy this place completely. This is getting ready to happen. These prophecies are popping out of the book, man. And we excited. The only thing that we're doing right now is just patiently waiting. We just patiently waiting for the day where everything pops off, and then hopefully we can be protected and ultimately saved within Jacob's trouble, and we can be saved from the destruction that's coming. Because you can read about that in Isaiah when it tells you, enter thou into thy chambers, meaning, hey, come up into the chariots, the so-called UFOs, and be safe while the missiles are being shot over here destroying this place. That's what we want. All right. So let's get one last scripture, then we'll close it out. Let's get Revelation 16. And let's go to, let's start at 15. This is Revelation 16 and 15. And it says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. All right. And I believe this means army of troops. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe it's army of troops. Okay. Because the Most High is getting ready to bring all of these countries together so they can go to war with each other. This is what Armageddon is going to be. Armageddon is going to be World War III. Okay. It's going to be World War III. So this is what's happening in the meantime, while our people are over here doing the most. All right. Slovakia. This is what it's gonna be, man.
Хуй знає, куди я заїхав.
This is what it's gonna be.
І тут, що це нас, орки, блядь, їбашать? Десь на Чорнобаїв, кудись в ту сторону. Що це за хуйня, блядь? Йобаний! Ух ти що, сука! Чуть нахуй не вбили. Єбать, то що зас? Ух ти ж!
Yeah, this is what it's getting ready to be. Okay. This is the end all be all. But like I said, this is going to be on a greater scale. We're going to see full-blown war in the near future. So, hey, man, people better get right, man, and understand the times that they're living in. All right. We living in the most devastating time in human history. And then since we understand that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Because he's working. He's getting ready to take back what's his. And it's beautiful. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.